From his earliest days as president, Donald Trump has declared war on our immigrant communities with unconstitutional executive orders, as well as a proposal to hire 10,000 new ICE agents. I authored this law, the Immigrant Worker Protection Act, AB 450, because we have anticipated that Donald Trump would ramp up his workplace raids. And unfortunately, in recent weeks, particularly in Northern California, but around the state of California, we've seen exactly that. These are enforcement actions that are disruptive not only for workers, but are bad for business and for our economy. An economy where 1 out of 3 California workers is an immigrant, where 1 out of 10 California workers lack documentation due to the failure of Washington, D.C. to enact comprehensive immigration reform. We know our immigrants have made our economy strong. And let's make no mistake about what the recent ICE enforcement actions are about. They are a deeply cynical attempt to scare law-abiding Californian workers into quitting their jobs and to disrupt our thriving California economy. Now, while we cannot stop these enforcement actions from occurring, we can make sure that ICE follows the rule of law and respects the privacy rights of workers and employers.
The Department of Justice is today releasing an advisory on AB 450 that details the rights and responsibilities when it comes to protecting employers' and workers' privacy under the law. The advisory reminds employers that the law prescribes how employers disclose private information about employees. It also requires that employees be notified if their private information has been requested. In addition, the advisory reminds employers that they are required to follow federal law when verifying or re-verifying employment eligibility status.
We wrote this law not only to provide protections to workers and businesses, but also because we know that a lot of business owners will not know what to do when or if ICE visits their workplace. And business owners deserve as much clarity as workers. I think that our law, combined with the guidelines presented today, provide the clarity that workers and employers need when interacting with immigration authorities.